Hello, friends. It is your friend Carla D. So we're gonna go back in time to the 19th century with a movie and a brand new series about some super empowered women, figuratively and literally. Let's kick things off with a brand new sci-fi series that is not set in the future, or in space, or in some post-apocalyptic dystopian version of Earth as we know it. It is actually set in ye old foggy London town way back in the 19th century and follows a group of women with very special abilities. And no, I am not talking about being able to put up with mansplaining and running around in corsets and those cage things that you wear under your dress. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
There are hundreds of unique, inexplicable afflictions.
Being different is not a defect of character.
We must understand the nature of the afflicted before the vampire is brought to a shuddering halt.
Might we be civil?
I mean, seriously, how would you do anything in those outfits? But I guess that was the fashion and what the boys liked and also what was expected from women back in the day. I mean, what on earth would Jane Austen say? Who's Jane Austen, you might ask? Guys, she is that English novelist who gave us classics like Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, and Mansfield Park. Okay, think of her as the J.K. Rowling of the 19th century. And if you haven't read her books yet, then I'm sure you would have watched one of the many big and small screen adaptations of her work. Anyways, now that I've put things into context for you, it is time to check out one of her other classics, Emma.
Dearly beloved friends, we gather here.
Emma.
So if you're like me and rather enjoy watching your favorite books turned into movies, because, well, let's be honest, we all secretly like to go, well, that wasn't in the book, or the book was so much better. We've actually got a whole lot of the best novels to fly off your local bookshelves onto the big screen, streaming on HBO GO. You're welcome.
Probably no separate relation.
Let's start with the oldest book that dates back to 1815.
Mr. Elton.
Where Jane Austen's Emma deals with suitors, society, and social status.
I was made in a dish to be spare parts for Kate.
So how far would you go to help your family?
You're kidding, right?
Well, Anna Fitzgerald is a 13-year-old who's drawn the line when she tries to get medical emancipation from her folks so she doesn't have to donate her kidney to her sick sister.
We're just trying to build little bits of the puzzle. What do you remember about the incident?
Time jumps, terrorist bombings, and a teenager named Theo whose only link to his past is a mysterious painting.
You feel that?
That's what you'll get if you watch The Goldfinch.
It's you.
You know the saying, love knows no bounds?
What's a date?
Well, in the case of this story, it doesn't even know space or time.
My name's Wilbur.
Now, everybody loves a good children's book.
Yeah!
Particularly when they have farm animals and a moral to the story.
I will squish you like the bug that you are.
So if you think rich people don't have problems, well, they do.
Do you see yourself as a monster?
Hashtag first world problems.
A human being cannot exist in two realities at the same time.
A backwater rural town that's being turned upside down by a supernatural force.
What if it can't be killed?
Stephen King, you've done it again.
The North is no place for a child.
And finally, a fantasy world with airships and people walking around with animals that are part of their souls.
This, it's an alethiometer.
Throw in some adventure and mystery and you've got the fantasy series, His Dark Materials.
These people need our help, Yorick. Let's go give it.
All folks, tune in next week because we've got another new series about to drop.
What's your name?
Mare.
And also a horror movie about a nanny who's got to look after some rather weird kids.
I know what you're afraid of. Keeping the lights on won't keep you safe.
I'm Carla, and I'll see you soon. Bye.